Welcome to Moonlight Truth Studios. For those of you that do not know, I am Mama So. Today I am coming into the collective energy of the Leo season, okay? Because this is the energy that we all are currently in. And when I sat into the energy, it was giving what's coming to be exposed through the shift of the fates, the nodal fates. So we just had the north and south lunar nodes that shift from Pisces Virgo into the north node of Aquarius and the south node of Leo. Okay. So the other part of this is also, I'm trying to light my Palo Santo here. So this message here is one, two, or three ways. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this, but if I do, I want to go ahead and pre-shuffle it while I speak. So one of the ways is this is either for a friend that is about to reveal to you their true shadow, or this is you are starting to see how the friend is triggering your shadow, and you're going to discover some truths about the self and how you may have been projecting. And or I supposed to be doing the calls, right? Look, anywho, and or this is holds there's some type of dark truth or some type of secret about you or about the other person that may be spilling out. And some of the people around this particular seems like a false lie, or it could be a hard truth that you may need to face. But it's like some people around, they're not going to believe it. It's like they're not going to believe it until they actually experience it or see it for themselves. Okay. So that's the kind of energy that Leo season is coming forward with. So right now, I'm just kind of trying to get these tea leaves because I really kind of feel like I want something with some astrology, to maybe kind of pinpoint in a direction. But some of you that's coming here, you may already be picking up on certain things in question. So you may already actually have a particular person already on your mind. This friend can be an associate. It can be a coworker. Okay. It can come in different shapes. This can, if this can also be, always remember, if it's not you or that particular person, it can be an energy around the person. I don't know if I said that right. Anywho, I've been having heck of moments. Anyway, so I'm going to call that. But I have some month and astral houses that gives areas. So we're going to look into that, but I'm still not finished altogether for myself. This is some mugwort, supreme creative source, ancient of the ancient ancestors, of our greatest good and our highest vibrations. What is it that we, the collective, in the season of Leo, need to see, hear, and know at this time? What information is available to us? Ashe, Om, Amen. I don't know. So, all that jazz. You know what to do when you come into the YouTube streets. Nobody should have to tell you what to do. Okay? Okay. This message is still general. Okay? You can check into other seasons, studios. We just came out of Cancer season, so there may be something in Cancer or Gemini that is for you. Each season steps and moves with a different energy. So I show up according to how the energy, once the collective energy is done. Okay. Which this is where we are now currently. I come with my faults, my flaws, my hiccups, and all my imperfections and all. I come as a holistic individual. I come forward to channel the messages. Sometimes it's not some things that you want to hear. Everything that I may speak has another side to it or another perspective. Supreme, the energy that you want to express for us at this time. The astrological. They said no. They said no. Follow first thought. Okay. Follow first thought is what I just heard. My first thought of intention in coming here was to use my Astro Matrix deck. Maybe this is for something more specific later on, and I just don't see it just yet. So I feel like oh, that's why. I am in the process of building up something, okay, for the collective to really help you understand your natal chart or to learn your spiritual science. At this moment, it may change, it may evolve. I don't know yet. At this moment, in how to build the structure of your inner soul compass, or should I say decode? Okay, decode your inner soul compass or cosmic soul compass. However, I don't know yet. Anywho, but I'm working on something. Okay, me and my sister. Let's see. What is this energy, or what is the expression of this energy that we need to see or know about? This can help you identify. Ooh, okay. What the world? Okay, what the world? There's a crashing. The tower with Mars. So this is a quick. This is ooh. This is a fast moving event of occurrence of event. I'm hearing. So it's almost like the snatching of a mask. It's almost like, yeah, like, ooh, okay. What I'm getting is someone may actually lose a friend physically that may transition within the ethers. And then that's when these certain pieces of information are going to roll and come in. Damn. We got the Fool here with Uranus. Uranus is the energy that moves the tower. Yeah, it's like they're off to another dimension. Their physical body is no longer here. This can be someone that, this can be something that is to come of a friend's physical departure out of their flesh suit, or this is some information that you're already starting to get. And you could be in a part of trying to collect, I'm hearing collect the pieces. Whatever with Uranus and Mars, this is fast. This is very, all of it, whatever this is all of a sudden, it just comes out of left field. That's that thing where I was saying about it's almost too real. Like, no, that's not true. Like, that can't be how it happened. Like, no, it's all because now I'm seeing like arrows almost that look like syringes, or like, no, they couldn't have died from an overdose. But in actuality, the proof is in the pudding. Once you come to that piece of information, and that hits, that hurts, that's what I'm getting. Okay. Whew. I wasn't expecting it to be that thing. It's almost like the truth is in here too about someone's marriage or their relationship, partnership, or questions that may have been kind of curious in whether or not particular people been sleeping around, having an affair. There's no zodiacs. I mean, Taurus. This can be seen as Taurus, the King of Pentacles. I need another card with this because I need one more. Because there's money. Taurus is money, stability, structures, surety. Yeah, it's like the foundation. Yeah, it's like the foundation of, yeah, seeing how the person, can possibly be triggering your shadow to come up and cause certain feelings and certain stuff in you to come out. But then you come into the awareness, you come into the awareness of yourself, seeing your truths and what has actually been, because this is existence. This is existing. The pinnacle is existing. It's physical, it's tangible, it's touchable, which means it's noticeable. You're noticing it. Some of you, within the truths about another person, you're just still within a space of denial. So it's almost like some of you may actually still be collecting certain fragmented pieces to pull it together for yourself. So it's like you don't want to make someone guilty if they're really innocent. And for those that this is someone, a friend that's getting ready to show their ass, you ain't gonna see it coming. It's gonna knock you down. I'm telling you, it's gonna blow you the hell down. Whatever this thing that they've been holding, like taming that beast within, it's coming out, baby. There's a part of their shadow that has been very dark and demented in certain ways, so to speak. Yeah, and it's coming to show you a whole nother view within your world. Mm-hmm. That's what they say. You see, that's what they say. Mm. They're saying there's another expression here. It's making me itch. It's making my ego. Yeah, that's why my ego is itching. Because when I speak Moonlight truths, we're coming from the perspective of heaven and earth, the light and the dark, okay? What's revealed in the light of the sun, light, the moon of the shadow. And my example that can be literal or figurative when I speak around here, for those of you that may not know. But there's a situation in my life in my younger years when I was transporting money, moving money around in different locations. And I went to go do a particular thing and I needed someone else. And so I thought this particular someone else was trustworthy. I really thought they were trustworthy. Really thought that they had my back under any circumstances, you see what I'm saying? Because I could go down, down, down. Okay. Okay. So, make a long story short here, that was the last of Christelle's trips. Okay. Because it had some other twists and turns that was not supposed to be the way that they went down. Okay. But the way that it went down, the particulars on the outside of me had too much information. So maybe 2 years later, well, let me rewind a little bit first. So maybe a few months later, our friendship was severed. That's a form of death. That's a figurative death. And there can also be a literal. But however, one day I'm passenger going on a ride, going on a journey. I don't know where I was going, but anywho, and I was sitting there. And all of a sudden the voice of spirit came in and told me, yeah, such and such, such and such. I said, yeah. They said, they was the one that da 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 da. I said, what? I was so devastated. I was like, why in the world would she do that? You know, want to create that rocky moment in my life, you know, that I had to literally go through. Anyways, because, and what Spirit said to me was, because you would have killed her and she wasn't worth the blood. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, Spirit. I do desire that you are receiving the message clearly. The true face and who's been ruling the face. There's different spaces within this that is going to be unavoidable. Mars and Uranus is here. The tower is present because it's here to, within the shift of the nodes of fate, it's here to bring the awareness to you. It's here to jolt you, to bring you into a deeper awareness of yourself. It's here to show you the mask that you choose to wear. Which ones are the ones that are for you to wear, that are healthy, that lead you to your potentials and your growth? And which one of those masks are the ones that keep you in the energy of the shadow that is unhealed? Let me specify the shadows that are unhealed. Proceed with the same cards. Yes, Your Majesty. Okay. There's one, two more on this other side of this. Because it seems like the King of Pentacles is you that's standing in the midst of it. So this feels more of the energy of the outside of you, and you're being caught off guard, or you're seeing the trigger, right? You know, the exact thing. I mean, the degree you understand it, you're able now to break it apart and see it for the truth of yourself. It's like that, seeing the self, the man in the mirror. The reflection of this particular friend is now face to face. You're having a standoff. There's the King of Cups still at the bottom. Did he ever make it off the bottom? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Supreme, what are these other two cards? What's on the other side of this? Oh, went to the flow. That was the Lovers, if I'm not mistaken. If my eyes caught that fast enough, you know, that was the Lovers. Oof, the Lovers. Oof, child. Mm. Mm. There's the Thief. There's the revealing. There's the exposure. There's the shift. What we got down here? Yup. And the way that I picked it up, because it was laying flat down, I picked it up in reverse. That's like the holy covenant is broken, the sacred vow. I'm seeing the blood sisters or the brothers or the seniority. I'm not saying the word right. You know, like the fraternities, like the secret covenant, or this particular organization, or yeah. So, what's this? Ooh, the Ace of Swords, y'all. Clarity and truth. This Leo season is going to be bringing in a lot of clarity and truth about ourselves and about what is around us. The things that are not serving us. That's not serving us within our sun, within our purpose, within our potentials, okay? Within our values, within our leadership, and what it is that we are trying to create physically here on this earth. There's a lot of recalibrations, but there's some unfortunate events of exposure that needs to take place in order for things to move over for the greater good. That's how I'm hearing it. Anything else within this? Injustice. The Lovers in reverse is out of balance. The masculine, feminine principles, the male and female energy of spirit and energetic spirit currency of masculine and feminine and mundane of male female is out of harmony. There's something that's not in harmony. That is a part that you have to dissect and look within yourself, because the lovers is also the Gemini. Thank you, source. Because the Gemini, Kato mighty no. Because right now we're in the energy of the Uranus in Gemini. We're getting a taste. We're getting a taste of it right now. Where's Uranus? Damn it, that's not. Dang it. There's Gemini and there's Uranus. Okay. Okay. And what that means is that there's precursors. You know, we're getting the beginning glimpse, the look into the looking glass or the looking mirror, right? So we're getting a little bit of these things and the chance to reorganize and restructure. And then we're going to get a break. And then Gemini and Uranus is going to be back around from September the 17th. Bear with me to get this out. And then come back and we'll stay in Uranus April 2027. So I feel like this is a time with the lovers coming in reverse to actually really utilize this and really connect with Mercury and connect within your truths, okay? And see how you can actually really start getting things moving, especially if this is an inner thing within yourself, or this is a thing that is hard for you to digest, such as my example, you know, a little example in how my old story, you know, so it was good that I was actually on that journey and on that ride, you know. Anyways, Supreme, one moment. It's something here about what's working for you and what's working against you. I'm going to split the deck, grab half of this, bring it here. Oh, it's not equally yoked. Shit. So I'm going to take some to try to divide the pie a little more. They want to go with the challenges first. What's working against you, especially with the Tower and Uranus here, and then what's working for you. Okay, so that's how we're going to go, source. So let's see. What's working against you? Challenges. What is current for those that need it the most at this time, that this message most resonates? Did I get it mixed up? Look, because these things usually be flying every damn where. All I got was the quail. The hell? Get back to the basics. Challenge. Working against you. Making things too complicated. Some of you that are trying to figure it out, you're making things too complicated and connecting the pieces. Some of you too, this is giving me that the information that you're receiving or what you're getting, you're the one that, and that's working against you. You're the one in that, like, no, I can't believe it. You've already been collecting the facts, is what the quail is saying. You've already been writing the facts down within your mental Rolodex and even within the heart's investments. That's how I hear it. Can we get another one? What's working against for the challenge? Yeah. This is giving also to get back to the basics in the challenge. Come on, bring it back. With that Gemini energy, it's AI, it's social media. Some of you are being challenged and staying off of it, but this is also some of where you're getting or retrieving your information. There was something else there. I don't know, y'all. There was something else there. Get back to the basics. Depending too much. Get back to the basics. Depending too much outside of the self with the AI, with the media. Not trusting within. So you're challenged with trusting within the basics of your connectivity. This is trust issues within what you're actually perceiving or what it is that you're collecting. Okay. Or yeah. Anything else? Yeah, because y'all be, yeah, okay, that's it. Let me put the deck down. That's all I want. I'm gonna put this over here. Let's get this one off the floor because my intention was for 3. The vase, secret admirers working against you. That's the energy I was expressing earlier about the dark secrets, the truths, the admirers. So it's almost like, can you help me place this, please? Secret admirer. The secret admirer is the acceptance of the truths of self and what the one that resonates to the projection, the one that this is the secret admirer in the trigger, secret admiring, seeing the trigger, what they create inside of you, how they cause your flowers to die and not be there in the vase, so it just leaves your space void. But you're coming to see it. But that's a challenge to come to the acceptance of that. It is. When you see yourself, or when you look and you hold up and you revert that head like the exorcist back inside yourself and you observe and you bear witness to that mirror, because you really want to heal and you really want to do the work, you really want to evolve. Yeah, that's who that's for. Yeah. What's this right here? I be thinking that look, y'all, I be thinking the table is in range and it don't be. Look, I don't like that. I want my table to be slightly, it don't got to be all the way. You know what I'm saying? But damn, I've been working, that's part of my work, starting from scratch, y'all. Let's see what this baby is. The broom challenge, new home, new attitude. What is this about? The loss of the loved one, the loss of the individual. Oh, the cleaning up, challenge with the cleaning up. Moving on is what I'm hearing. Moving on, pressing forward. So some of the collective is going to be experiencing difficult times in, adapting to a new attitude. Or this can be a literal move that you have to make because of that feeling of public humiliation, embarrassment within that community. Okay. That's the new home as well. Let's see what's working for you, not against you. I do desire that I'm clear here. I feel the need. She also went out. I need to clean some air because I've just been a lot of places lately in my mental, internal, sacred space, formulating and battling at the same time within self. It's forever going, no matter what stage or phase you're at. we're constantly growing and evolving to, constantly learning and adding on to our maths. We've just reached, or I've just reached, Mama Soul has just reached a level of a deeper understanding that now she has enough to give and to now build upon within monetary currency to make it into something that is visible in the season of the nodes of fate shifting. What's working for them? What's working for my soul mates, my soul sisters, my soul brothers, my soul daughters? Oh, that came out 3 at one time, baby. Yeah, it came out all at one time. They said dismiss, put that down. Okay. Yo, look. We're starting from what's facing me, and that's the stork. I'm bringing some new stuff to life, okay? How to understand your compass. And I'm building it through how I had to come to learn it through the many different schools of thoughts. And it says news of a birth or a new business opportunity. There's the new flowers to fill in the vase. If you can overcome the challenge that was within this, the baby comes out. The baby, you've cleaned and tidied the home, right? For the baby to arrive in it, right? The structure. Then we have the mountain road. You are on the road to, there we go, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. It's growth. What's working for you is growing. Keep moving up that mountain, no matter how difficult and how hard it may be, how weary you may become while you're walking your walk, to evolve and to change and to face these truths within your own shadow and to come and face the truths within the shadows of others. And just remember that the triggers that other people create in you is a mirror for you to reflect and look back in to. Here we have the tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Look, you think you're going to get up that mountain fast. You don't know what kind of region you climbing, whether it's a snow glacier, a ice glacier, a mountain of forests and trees, or just a mountain of pure rock. Okay? You don't know. Take your time, baby. Don't rush yourself. Okay? Do not rush yourself. What's working for you is take your time. Okay? Take your time so that you can build what you need to build and how you need to grow. Okay? Yeah. And that's part of that Uranus Gemini. It's giving us the time to actually look into it, you know, to see the resilience and the how can I say this? To get an experience to the ride on the road. So then that way, when it comes to the fullness of it, you'll be better prepared. So when Uranus and Gemini of September 17th shifts back, then this is the opportunity to truly do the full dive, to search out whatever the truth is, okay? And whatever the success, whatever the thing that you want to cultivate and create with your hands, okay? Whatever the top of your mountain looks like. I lost my thought. Bada boom, bada bang. Mama so. I am Christelle, the Earth and Hollow, okay? It's bound to happen because stuff be moving and going around so fast. And Christelle, the Earth and Hollow's little mind, you know, just be trying to collect and pull it, you know, so we can get it out. But I lost that one, unfortunately. And wherever I got lost, just know that your time of 7 years of Uranus and Gemini is approaching. And from September, okay, of 2026 coming to, which is bringing us into the winter, you know, the fall, the autumn equinox and bringing us into the winter solstice, that then April brings us at that point where we're coming to plant the seeds. This is the new year, not the universal year of December, okay, 31st, coming into the new year. That's universal new year. Our new year begins at the end of March into the spring equinox. Equinox. Okay? So take your time, utilize the time. Start looking at it now. Okay? Start looking at it now. Yeah, this Leo season is saying, let's start looking at some of these things now. Let's go ahead and face these things that are stopping us from our happiness, that's stopping us from our joy, that's keeping us from creating the things that we truly want to create with our hands, okay? Or with or through our minds, with the Ace of Swords being here. And I do say, and I do say, if you have made it this far, I truly appreciate you. I thank you for sharing your space with me. I do desire that you all that jazz, like, subscribe, share, comment, hit that bell notification, and check out a video somewhere down here or the playlist. And until next time, my beautiful creatures, signing out.